Time for this week's Premier League predictions. Man United vs Spurs will be the first game to do. For all 10 games, and hopefully, just maybe, I can get this under 10 minutes. Man United 1, Spurs 1. Never really a lot of scoring in that particular game. Between Man United and Spurs, they've never really had much scoring. It's not going to be 4-1 Spurs, is it? I hope not, because then I might go on to hate Spurs. And I don't want to do that. Like, I don't care who wins that one, like... Okay, thank you for going away. Thank you. Sorry, that was just a little bit of a notification on my iPad. Yeah, there we go. Arsenal 3, Swansea and 0. Why? Arsenal, yep, they're a good side. Swansea, nip and tuck. None of these teams can really afford a loss today, but Swansea, they're not as good as Arsenal. No offence to any Swansea fans that are watching this video. So, yeah, there we go. Crystal Palace 1, West Ham 0. Now I'm going to change that actually because, you know, Crystal Palace 1, West Ham 1. Whatever happens during the match, Crystal Palace will stay at the bottom. I never thought I'd see the day where I'd say that. Both these teams, if they have a draw, that'd be good. Slaven Bilic won't have a risk of getting, you know, sacked again. So fingers crossed he doesn't get sacked from West Ham because he's actually a good manager. Although I say that. Remember last week, if you did watch that game live on TV on the Friday night, probably you didn't because it was on... okay, never mind. Anyway, Liverpool versus Huddersfield. I'm going with Liverpool 3, Huddersfield and 0. Yeah, thanks for beeping your horn, car. Liverpool, yeah, they're a good side. They won't lose 4-1. Huddersfield are away from home. Like, at the John Smith Stadium, they did fantastically against Man United at Huddersfield. I almost called it the Kirkley Stadium, which is actually what it's called in FIFA because they couldn't get the license. They couldn't get the license to call it the John Smith Stadium, so they called it the Kirkley Stadium. Liverpool, yeah, they're at home. It's not going to be like Man United when they draw 0-0. Because why did they not beat Manchester United? Why did it end up 0-0? Because of the bus. They always park the bus. If you get what I'm saying. Like, park the bus in terms of defence, okay? It's not Man United, so... Yep, Liverpool, they've got a chance of winning. And that will help Jurgen Klopp a lot. Watford, a win. Stoke, a win. 1-1. But both these teams, well, I say both these teams, I mean more Watford. They can afford not to win. Watford can afford not to win this game. They've had a fantastic start to the season. Although, is it really that good after... I forget it. Stoke, they've had a bad start to the season. So, yeah. West Brom 0, Man City 3. Man City, they beat Burnley 3-0 last week. But they beat Stoke 7-2. But that was never a penalty against Burnley. In the same way that Sean Dyche... Well, I don't want him to leave Burnley because he's at home. I like most of the Premier League clubs. I don't like Chelsea. I don't like... Ready for it. Everton. And I don't like Newcastle. Main reason is for being they beat Brighton twice last season. Thank goodness we got revenge on them a few weeks ago. So, yep, there we go. Bournemouth 1, Chelsea 3. Chelsea, they beat Watford 4-2. Not bad. But we have learned that Chelsea are nearly as bad as defending as Arsenal. So, I don't know. But yes, I've gone with that one. And it's on BT Sport, so I won't be watching that one. And I wish I would watch that so I could chill on Eddie Howe's side. Just for staying in the league's sake. How did they manage to get from League 2 to Premier League in 7 years? Like, come on. Brighton 1, Southampton 1. That's what I've gone for. Brighton 3-0 win against West Ham at the London Stadium. Huh? Yeah, that was a bit interesting. I would love them for them to do it again. I'd love them to do it. Actually, I want them to do it against Man City the most because they're leading the league, and I don't want to hate. Well, if I already hate Man City, so you know. There we go. Leicester 1, and Everton 1. Another 1-1 draw. Everton, they sacked Ronald Koeman, probably for the better. Since he was probably leading his side for the path to relegation. And I can't see them even being in the Europa League this season. And then to top it all off, Burnley versus Newcastle. What have I gone for? I wish it was infinite nil to Burnley. Of course. But in reality, I'm going with a 0-0 draw. Really. Both of these sides don't have to win. They are both doing very well. I'm actually really jealous of Burnley right now. I'm actually really jealous there. So, yeah. 0-0. Quite a boring game. A few set pieces here and there. A few chances. Maybe a penalty that maybe hit the post or something. I don't know. But at least one of those games probably will be 0-0. Well, I said it might be Man United, because whenever I do a prediction on Man United, which has only been one, it ends up 0-0. And that's probably the most likely candidate to be 0-0, actually, because Man United versus Spurs is never really that much scoring. Quite a boring game. But Man United will probably be in much more of a chance with Harry Kane most likely not starting, so I shall see you guys next week. Well, next week for the thing anyway, where I shall be doing these games. I shall be doing Stoke v Leicester, Huddersfield v West Brom, Newcastle v Bournemouth, Southampton v Burnley, Swansea v Brighton, West Ham v Liverpool, Spurs v Crystal Palace, Man City v Arsenal, Chelsea v Man United, and Everton versus Watford. That's going to be a handful to fit in 10 minutes again. But this time I managed it because I can see it on top of the screen, so I managed it just under 9 minutes. So anyway, I will see you next time. Goodbye.